Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Dr. DeWanda Owens coming to you with our nugget, mental health nugget for the day. As I was pondering on what the nugget was, God began to tell me to impart into the people of God to ask themselves a question. Who is the mind gatekeeper for you? What is the mind gatekeeper for you? What thoughts do you allow to penetrate your mind that will be the gatekeeper to say how you feel today, how you do today, what you think today? Who's your mind gatekeeper? What's your mind gatekeeper? Is your mind gatekeeper happiness, peace, joy? What is your mind's gatekeeper? So as I thought about that today, I said, man, whatever thought we allow to penetrate our mind for the day, whatever we meditate on for the day, that's our gatekeeper. So our gatekeeper for today, my gatekeeper for today is happiness. And in that being the gatekeeper for today, I make sure that I think happy thoughts. I do things that make me happy. I talk to people that want to see me happy. I allow access to people. I allow people access to me that I know are vested in my happiness. So who's your gatekeeper? What's your gatekeeper? Think about it. The mind's gatekeeper. The gatekeeper is one that watches what comes in and what goes out. The gatekeeper is one that says, time's up. You've thought on this long enough. The gatekeeper is one that say, oh, I think you haven't given enough thought to that. Or maybe you've given too much thought to that. The gatekeeper is one that said, maybe you haven't given enough time. You haven't allowed enough time to pass for this to happen or that to happen. Or the gatekeeper may say the time is up. You've allowed enough time. Now it's time to make a move. Now it's time to do something. Now it's time to come forward. The gatekeeper. I'm outside. Being outside in the country where the pace is kind of slow and the mood is relaxed is my gatekeeper for today. My forehead all shining. Doesn't matter. Still, what's your gatekeeper? I told you. I allowed Jackson to come in because he makes me happy. He gives me happy thoughts. And my conversation becomes happy. So, today, your assignment is to assign your mind a gatekeeper. And speak to the gatekeeper. Today, gatekeeper, we're thinking only happy thoughts. We're thinking only peaceful thoughts. We're going only places that we know is going to yield a harvest to our mind and what we want to think and what we want to hear and what we want to meditate on. Doesn't mean that things won't happen. Doesn't mean that you won't get things that will come into your mind that are not going to cultivate a happy place. But the gatekeeper is responsible for making sure it doesn't come there and live there. The gatekeeper is responsible for saying time is up. You got to get out. You got to move. Can't be here any longer. So, your mental health gatekeeper of the mind. Think about that. Think about who you want that to be. What you want that to be. What thought you want that to be. And assign it as your gatekeeper. And challenge that to do what gatekeepers do. We thank you for tuning in today. God bless.